The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It's your Ham Right podcast with your boy C Ham, aka Cal L, and as always, with my brother by my side,
G Ham. What's good, bro?
my man. Everything is everything, man. Glad to be back in the lab with you. You know, it's been a long week for me, man. So coming in here blowing off some steam, man. It's all right, man. It is all right. How about your week, man? What's up with
man,
you?
I can't call it time. I balled it, sitting back, same old soup, just reheated.
There it is.
Trying to live like I'm supposed to live, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, there you go, man. I'm gonna live like we supposed to live too.
That's
Why
what's
not?
up.
Yeah, remember it's daylight savings time, y'all. But let's get into it, man. We got to start this episode off with a somber note, man. Dwayne Wiggins, founding member of Tony, has passed away. Crazy. The family released a statement on Thursday to share the news. Come to find out, he been battling bladder cancer over the past year, man.
That's a bad cancer, boy.
That is. Well, they all bad.
They all, yeah.
But some of them ain't no coming back from it.
Yeah.
That's one of them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he was only 64 years old, dog.
Yeah.
64. And you know, at our age right now, we say only 64, you know, because that's what it is, you know, to somebody else, younger folk, that's a long time, but not where we at, man. What you say? We got more in front of, more behind us than we got in front of us.
Truly.
Man.
Hey, on the wrong end of the hourglass.
There it is.
Tony, man. Boy, they got some hits. They were groundbreaking.
Just me and you.
Oh, baby.
That's
Top five Tony songs, man.
Well, let's go one for one. I get one, you get one.
I mean, I'm sure they pretty much got the same
one. Well, you know me, man. I'm loving them. I'm loving them.
Yeah, we know.
So all mine gonna be like ballads, man. So I'm gonna start out with whatever you want, man.
Whatever you want. Hey, that's that jam.
Girl, you know I can provide
whatever you need. Whatever you need. Hey, that's that funk, boy.
Look at you. You going solo. You done sung two parts.
Hey, while you playing?
All right, who you got? What you got? What's yours?
Of course, the Anniversary.
Oh, man.
Everybody play that on the Anniversary.
Yeah, they do, man.
Do you know what to do? That boy Raphael, boy, the whole group, just in the whole. What you got?
Man, my next one is It Never Rains in Southern California.
It never rains, but it do. Cause when I stayed out there, boy, it rained a lot. And I was like, boy, Tony lied to me, boy.
Man, so when you was out there and it rained, man, did it catch you by surprise?
I'm like, damn, it don't get no southern tip. Like Mexico right there across the street. It don't get no southern than this, and boy, it's pouring down.
Oh man, all right, so what's it? Give me one more.
Oh, that Lil Walter.
Oh yeah,
hey, Lil Walter. And for those that didn't know, number one, Lil Walter was the first video I saw somebody get killed and smoked.
Yeah, man.
When he went to the door.
That video told a story.
It didn't. And not only that, but look who played Lil Walter. None other than a young Sinbad.
Young Sinbad, man.
And boy, I remember like Pop, he used to come on Video Soul. You know, Pop loved music, so he'll watch, Video Soul and stuff. And I never forget, I was like, what happened to Lil Walter? They shot his ass.
He didn't even post syrup on it, man, did he?
I never forget that. Because all they show is like a blast. I was like, what happened to Lil Walter, Daddy? They shot his ass. He did some shit he shouldn't have did, and they shot his ass.
Oh man, man, I'm gonna get some t-shirts, man. Put some C Ham quotes on there, man.
Hey, boy, we got a shirt machine. We need to start pressing, putting that bitch to use, boy.
All right, so yeah, I mean, we made light of it, which is what you got to do, and laugh at some of the stuff. Yeah, we gave him 5, man. We gave him 5. I mean, we could sit here and go back and forth with Tony
hits all
day, man. Yeah,
Tony has done it again.
Yeah, we can go back and forth all day. Lay your head on my pillow, slow wine.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of hits you can go back and forth, man. But R.I.P. to Dwayne Wiggins, man.
And Angie Stone, she tragically died last week as well.
Yeah, sure did, and we didn't shout her out, man. But condolences to both of those families, man. Matter of fact, let's give them a moment of silence, dog.
while we speaking of condolences, a
Right.
moment of silence. The Lil Ronnie and his daughter,
Bruh.
Texas rapper Lil Ronnie, was tragically killed along with his 5-year-old daughter in a shooting.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy how that went down.
It's been a lot of uproar about it because, you know, the video that was released and shows actual, you know, killing of in the crime, how either he was running away from it, leaving his daughter there at the hands of the shooters, or was he trying to run away to avoid his daughter getting shot and, you know, bring all the attention and pressure towards him by running away. So it's been a big debate, whatnot.
And normally at this point we would be showing y'all the video, but YouTube done gave us a warning, dog. So
yeah, we showed too much crazy stuff.
So we gonna keep it. We can't do nothing but keep it real with y'all like we always do. But that was a sad thing, man. And Boosie, I like what Boosie said, man. Yeah. Now we can't play this, man. Y'all take a listen to what Boosie said about it.
Y'all niggas tripping, nigga. Kids off limits, man. Them children off limits, man. You see your out with they children, with they little boy and they little girl, nigga. Let them make it home, man. That ain't gangster, man. That ain't gangster, man. Them children off limits, man.
Bruh, I mean, it don't get no simpler than that, man.
Hey, it's different times, man, and this generation on some other stuff. Thing about it is, if you know you out there living like that, you don't have no business putting your kids in that situation.
Yeah, that too.
Go visit them, you know, whatever the case may be, but it ain't an issue till it become an issue. And regardless, I mean, I can't sit here and say what I do and what I won't do given the situation. I know, but I wouldn't have ran away from mine. I would have covered up mine.
Yeah. So, well,
but I wouldn't have mine with me if I was in that situation.
Yeah, if I know I'm dirty.
Yeah, and I got pressure and you know, problems out here in these streets. I ain't finna, you know, have my little ones with me and get caught slipping. Or get caught slipping by myself. Like,
yeah.
But it's just tragic all the way around, but this new generation,
they don't care. Well, you know what, man? Speaking of this new generation, man, you know, we grew up with a code. You know, we grew up with a code, and the code was, you know, no snitching, man. So I got a question for you this week, man. And matter of fact, we'll pose it to them too. Is there such thing as legitimate snitching?
What you mean, legitimate snitching?
Well, what I mean by that is, in a situation like this right here, you know where the people at and everything that did it. You know, go ahead and tell the cops, hey, they over there in this house over there right there. And I know it's tough for you, dog, because we come from a code.
Oh, no, and I'm a firm believer, and I'm not finna, you don't do my job for me. I'm not finna do your job for you. You innocent to proven guilty. And I mean, based off what? Because the white man say
the video, based off the video.
But that video ain't showing like face ups and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean,
it's tough.
When I done did dirt, I don't want nobody, and people ain't called the police on me. So, I mean, nah, man. I mean, but at the same time, something bad happened to a child.
Yeah, that's what that's the part. That's the part I'm talking about right there.
You know, sometimes, you know, certain crimes deserve different measures.
Well, you already know where the routine. Something like that happened to me, man. I don't need you to tell where they at. I need you to avenge me.
Avenge me, boys, avenge me.
I need you to avenge me, man, and go ahead and do it. Well,
but I mean, a baby got killed. You understand what I'm saying? So
sad situation all around. Sad situation all around. So condolences to those families out there who are involved in this, man, and the little kid who lost their life. 5 years old.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they meant to society. They need to be off the streets. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
gotta be gone. Gotta be gone.
What you feel about it?
What I feel about it is, look, man, like your last statement. It's kind of hard for me to make this decision and everything like that, but at the same time, a little kid lost their life. This kid didn't have nothing to do with the dirt or the pressure that old boy was involved in. So if I knew and whatnot, and was asked, for the sake of the child, I might do it, man. I might do it. I'm just saying. That's just me. Y'all could say whatever you want, and I take whatever hits y'all give. But if it were your child, who was involved, you would hope that somebody would come forward and say something. And I live by the code, but some things, like Boosie said, some things should be off limits. Some things should be off limits, man. So that's my take on it.
True.
That's my take on it. All right, so let's move on. We did tell y'all last week when we brought you the beef between Cameron and Ocho Cinco and how beautiful Cam was and his response, man. Well, as we told you last week, we keep you up to date on the Cam and Ocho news. Well, Cam heard Ocho's response, and then he went back and listened to his own response, and pretty much issued an apology for him, man. Issued an apology, man.
You gotta give him credit, man.
Yeah.
As men, a lot of times, some men don't like to take accountability for responsibility, but then others stand up to the plate and be like, "Hey, I was dead ass wrong. That's on me."
Yeah.
This is one of those times. Cameron said he took it personal.
He did. He said he was triggered now.
Yeah, he kind of went in a little bit extra and did a little bit extra and said a little bit extra, but he apologized. And, that's what's up. And that's, as a man, that's what you do sometimes. You ain't always right.
Yeah. And as a people, man, I was glad to see it, man.
Oh, of course.
I was glad to see it, man. You got two, brothers out there doing things well in the community and making money. There's plenty of money out there for both of them, mate. But, you could tell he trolled him at the end, though, by saying, you're not the main attraction. Shannon can do it without you. You a side, you the coleslaw at the cookout and everything. But you could tell he was playing with him because at the end of it, he said, Chad is my boy. So it was good to see.
But it was good. They was able to squash it and whatnot. Because
Absolutely.
for the simple fact, hey, it is two successful black men going at it in front of the national media. At the end of the day, it really ain't that serious. Just little jabs and pokes here and there.
Yeah.
And it's enough money for everybody.
Everybody, man.
Let's stop being, divided and stop being, collided with each other and together.
Yeah.
And being one, unison and in sync with one another and getting this bread together. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Stop hating. Now we say it all the time on this show. Stop hating.
Be always the hated, never the hater.
There you go. I'll drink to that, man.
How could you not, bro? How could you not?
All right, man. Hey, so let's take a break real quick, man.
Pause for the call.
There you go. Let's pay some bills real quick. Let's go ahead and do this here.
With income tax season about to wrap up, we'd like to refer you to our partners at Credible Tax Pros. Chanel Johnson is a trusted tax expert who specializes in individual and small businesses tax returns throughout the United States. Right now, Credible Tax Pros is offering up to $7,000 in advances to qualified filers.
She got plenty of money.
That's a whole heap of money, bro.
Yeah, it is.
For more information, email Chanel right here. File your taxes with Chanel Johnson and mention code YHR25 to receive a free vacation when filing.
Getting out of here.
Take a nice little vacation.
There you go.
Well, vacation. Chanel Johnson at Credible Tax Pros. Credibility you can count on every time, all day, every day.
Every time, y'all. All right, y'all. Welcome back. So, as we was talking about before the break here, Shannon Sharpe, man, on his show and everything. So, Mike Epps finds himself on our page today, man. He said some real stuff too, man.
He always do.
He said some real stuff, man. Mike Epps said that he won't be going on Shannon Sharpe's show podcast because until he has some white guests on airing out their laundry
and pouring their souls and hearts out there in front of everybody to see,
man. And when I saw that, I was like, "Damn, wait a minute," because I watch his podcast. We watch his podcast and everything like that. Him and Ocho, and
Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, and he had no white guests on there, not that I've seen.
Man, Mike Epps had a valid point. What he said about Shannon Sharpe not having diversity on his guests.
Yeah.
So man, Mike Epps a real dude, man.
He is a real dude, man.
And
So
you can't help them but respect it because it's the truth.
it's the truth, man. I hope Shannon, take heed, because it'd actually be good to see, like you said, have some of them some of his football friends on there and show how they messed up and
like
everything
he said,
like that.
athletes always got great stories to tell how
Right.
they fumbled the ball and messed up in life and whatnot. But you don't have them on there, and you got a direct pipeline now.
There you go.
So, yeah.
Shout out to Mike Epps. Shout out to Mike Epps.
Speaking of direct pipeline,
of
so a big controversy this week also being LeBron James pulls up on Stephen A. Smith at the Lakers game when Stephen A. was doing a commentary, selling him out, saying, "Hey, keep my son's name out your mouth. Stop talking bad about my son. Talking about the only reason he in the NBA is because I'm his daddy and he don't belong here and all this and that." And everybody was like, a lot of people saying LeBron James is wrong about that because Stephen A. Smith is doing his job, and it's the truth. So,
but that don't give you a green light, man. Look, to me, that don't give you a pass, to go out and just throw dirt at somebody else's kid and everything like that. This is somebody's son. There are ways that you could do it. I just think that, there should be some boundaries on what they talk about and how they talk about it. Matter of fact, here go a clip real quick of what we talking about here, the LeBron engagement and some of Steve Smith's comments afterwards.
There's a moment in the game that we want to address.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That's what he was doing. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard, he clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say, and he confronted me about it. I never would speak negatively about your son. I was talking about you, meaning you, LeBron James. To have LeBron look at me the way that he did, for me to be a father of two daughters, for me to know what fathers, how much love fathers have for their children, and to hear what he had to say, it was all about his son. I was raised as a journalist. Let's be very, very clear about what that means. But what you do on a public platform for public consumption, that's what I cover. That's what I do for a
like
living.
Said, he coming as a father.
right. Which I totally understand.
Yeah.
And I mean, here's the thing about it, and I don't understand how to put it where everybody gonna understand, but it might not be for everybody to understand. It don't matter how old my kids get, my kids are my kids.
Yep.
And a lot of people been comparing it to the Will Smith, Chris Rock slap, like, and LeBron, truth be told, his son is a professional basketball player. You gotta take the good and bad will come with that, and that criticism comes with it. And Stephen A. Smith doing his job, but LeBron doing his job too as his dad.
Right. There you go.
And who am I to sit here and say, just like the Will Smith thing, who am I to sit here and say how a man defend his wife? And who am I to sit here and say, who am I to defend how somebody represent for their kid?
Right.
Because just because you're in a certain tax bracket, you got a certain occupation, end of the day, you dad before you anything else. Because when you ain't none of them things no more, you still dad.
Still dad. Yep. You're right. After the smoke clears and your NBA career is over and everything like that.
Ain't nobody got no opinion about how I handle about mine. And right or wrong, if mine wrong, I'm still gonna represent for them like they right. I check y'all.
We'll talk about it in the car.
Afterwards, and be like, "You dead ass wrong," but you ain't gonna be trying mine, and especially if you're coming out the mouth wrong.
Yeah.
And if it's and it might be the truth, but touch it up a little bit because Hey, if you want to sell me out and have it blood raw, uncut off the block, that's so be it. But mine,
Yeah.
no, you
Yeah.
ain't gonna be like. There's no way possible you gonna sit here and be coming out the mouth on tours about mine, and I'm supposed to sit here and take it unless they done did some diabolical and devious shit. Misses a couple free throws and misses some jump shots.
Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it, man.
So I can't fault the brother about that. And then at the same time, Stephen A. Smith, the father, he understand.
He should.
He did.
Well, he had to. I don't think he wanted that smoke.
I mean, hey,
You think it should be some journalistic boundaries, though, man? Some stuff that they should and should not be able to talk about and everything.
I
man?
mean, of course, but at the same time, that's the First Amendment.
freedom of speech.
And,
Yeah.
and then what did he say?
Wait,
It
you
ain't like
get-
he said something that like. I mean, LeBron has went on record and said his son is better than half the NBA, and men lie, women lie, numbers don't. They show otherwise. But
Yeah.
it is, it's a growing consensus. There's some nepotism going on, and the only reason he in the league and playing on the Lakers is because who his daddy is, and it's a lot of better G League players out there who don't get the chance. But at the same time, he has some good games here and there. So
Yeah.
it's cats to go first round and don't have good games sometimes. So we'll see how it pans out. But it was a sticky situation. But I understand where LeBron coming from. I understand where Stephen A's coming from. But at the end of the day, LeBron a dad.
Yeah.
Before he a basketball player, before he a commercial icon, when he's none of those things no more,
He's still gonna be a dad.
he's still gonna be a dad.
That's the realest thing you
And-
said today, dog.
I'm just saying, I can't sit there and tell nobody how to react to theirs because I know how I am about mine. And boy, play with it if you want to.
Well, Stephen A. pulled it back, so I think he knew what the deal was.
And he didn't have to.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah. He knew what the
hey,
deal was.
it is what it is. Shit.
All right. So here we go, man. We got what we got here for the craziest thing seen on the internet this
Oh
week,
man, this generation.
We keep saying it,
He
man.
don't, he ain't our age, so he under us. So it's like that generation up under us. So this new generation, this dude obviously been on live, Facebook live, whatever, Instagram live, all that, flaunting. This boy got pounds
Mm,
of weed. Been
garbage
stunting.
bag.
Garbage bag. Been stunting on camera all week long for his birthday, flaunting and everything else. But when they say they got the hip hop police, they got the Facebook police, they got the real police.
Kicked in the dough, dog.
Man, check this out.
Old capping man, nigga start buying that girl toy bird. Alright. You see what we want? They trying to put the bitch on the nigga head, alright? I'm rocking purple.
Show me your hands. Stay right there. Stand up. Turn around.
Put your hands on your fucking head. Stand up, motherfucker. Stand up. Stand up and put your hands on your fucking head. Turn away from me. Back up. Back up. Keep coming. Keep coming, motherfucker.
Bruh.
How man, look. How stupid can you be?
Not only that, where you thought you was going? Because he snatched that bag up and hit it like he went somewhere. Next thing you know, 5 seconds later, he hitting the ground.
You're like, back up, ML.
Yeah.
Back up.
Boy, they hit him hard too. They came in with the flash grenade, but they ain't even mess off.
Oh,
Boy, when
man.
stunting go wrong, everything ain't for social media.
Everything.
Y'all be self-snitching. Like, where they do that at?
Right there.
Trying to stunt.
They do that right there.
And your bodyguard, the man watching the door, ain't worth the quarter.
No, it looked like you had, with all that weight, you would probably have somebody outside.
No,
or
he had
something.
somebody at the front door. He ain't bust a shot. He ain't do nothing. Ain't wrestle, tackle nobody to the ground. They ain't released the hound.
He was like, there you go.
Dog, they ain't had no dog barking. He ain't released the hounds. They ain't had nothing. But
He say release the hounds.
and
dog.
that's what happened when you stunt, when stunting go wrong.
That's what we could call that one, man. Stunting definitely.
Well, you didn't have to make a
wrong.
transaction and you took your whole operation down. I ain't seen nothing. Oh man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So, all right, so y'all, we got to get y'all the call signs here. So y'all can hit us up at your Hamright Podcast at gmail.com. It's YAHAMRIGHT podcast at gmail.com. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on TikTok. You find us on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere your favorite podcast can be seen or heard. We are there. Check us out. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button too.
As always, we want to appreciate y'all taking time out every week to watch us and listen to us. We truly appreciate it. Also, we'll give a shout out to, friends of the show and sponsors. Lil Jenny's Ices of Sarasota.
Absolutely.
Check them out for your party and catering needs. Our podcast homeboy, Talking with OC.
OC.
Be sure to check him out. Brother doing positive things and big things out there in California.
Indeed. We got to get out there.
Truly. Speaking of doing big things, be sure to check out our boy, Soda Boy Bud, from Home Team from Sarasota, doing his thing. Not only he has a song just dropped, Green Light.
Yeah, that thing is fire.
Blowing up on iTunes, Apple Music, and everywhere with music platforms. Also, he has his clothing line, DaVinci.com. Be sure to check him out. Also, check out our sister and homegirl team of Maggie and Team. Hello, Bestie.
Yeah. Great podcast.
Check out their podcast.
Matter of fact, we're going to be doubling up with them here soon. So y'all be ready for the episode when it come out.
So, as always, y'all stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. Let me leave y'all with this tidbit for the week. You can go broke and you can get money again. But you can't be fake and then be real again. Those are words of that boy Lil Durk. Free Durk. But Durk the truth, what's up, man?
I would expect you saying it come from Socrates.
No, it's Durk, baby. Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. We gonna get up.
Hey, y'all, and in the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows that love is the cure. So y'all stop hating and get to loving out there. We out.
Hey! It's over.